Hi everyone, Janie here, and today I'm going to be sharing some Christmas cards with you to give you some inspiration and ideas, but there won't be any tutorial. This is just more of a process video, and I know from taking some polls that most of my viewers prefer A2 size cards, but today we're stepping outside of that box, and I will be making 6-inch square cards and a 5 by 6.5 inch card, and I think that they are beautiful, and I hope that you do too. For the cards I'm making today, I'm using this Coca Rosa cutting die set from InLoveArts, and it is called We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And it's a pretty large die set, which is why I'm making the larger cards, but you can also use these pieces separately on smaller cards, and I plan on doing that in a future video. So here I'm using my Sizzix Big Shot Switch Plus to cut these from 110-pound white cardstock, and I wanted you to see how beautifully they cut, and that I really didn't have to do any weeding to get out those excess pieces. And I also wanted you to see the results of me cutting from other materials, so I'm showing me cutting from red glitter cardstock, and with the glitter cardstock I did have to use my pokey tool, but the pieces just fell out so easily. And I'm not showing it, but I also cut from some gold glitter cardstock. And I also wanted you to see that it cut beautifully from 65-pound gold foil cardstock. I am so pleased with how beautifully these dies cut, so that I don't have to spend forever poking out all of those little excess pieces. Next, I'm going to be doing some embossing with an embossing folder, and to do that I'm just removing the insert that's for die cutting, since I won't be needing that, and I actually end up embossing 2 pieces for 2 different cards. And I've had that embossing folder for a while, and I'm sorry, but I don't remember where I got it, but it embossed beautifully. And here are some of the pieces that I cut out, and I'm going to be coloring the white pieces with my Noir TriBlend markers. And now I have everything ready to put the first card together. So I layered all of the pieces that I cut out together. So this is like 3 layers thick, and this is like chipboard, which is really awesome. And the reason I like to do that is because I'm going to be putting this on something that is embossed, and so it's not going to lay flat. So I wanted it to be really sturdy. So now that I have everything cut out, including the center cut out of that layer, it's time for me to start putting this all together. And while I'm putting this card together, I just wanted to remind you that you can put these pieces together separately. You can use We Wish You a Merry Christmas by itself, and you can use the other pieces by putting them together in the center or using them on the edge of a card. So many possibilities. And here's the other card I made with the embossed background, and for this one I did everything in gold glitter paper for an elegant look, and then decided to add a couple of gold sparkle dots in the center of a couple of the snowflakes. And for the 5 by 6.5 inch card that I'm making, I'm using Recollections pre-scored card blanks and this gorgeous 6 by 6 Merry Christmas designer paper from InLoveArts. It is absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to be using this for several other cards this year. And I'm also using gold foil cardstock for the back layer and the die cuts, and I'm just layering everything together and adding the little red berries that I cut from the red glitter cardstock, and I think it is so pretty. All 3 of these cards were so easy to make, and each one looks a little different than the other because I wanted to show you a few different looks. And I love how all 3 of them turned out. If you have a favorite, let me know below in the comments. And if you like the InLoveArts cutting die set and Christmas paper that I used, I'll have links below in the description box to those, as well as a 25% off discount code to InLoveArts. And I'll also have a link to the Sizzix Big Shot Switch Plus die cutting machine, as well as a link to my demo and review video here on the screen if you're interested in learning more about it. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.